Happy Tuesday, Morning Breathers. Welcome to this edition of Morning Breath.
Good morning.
There we go. Hey, might as well be happy.
Good morning.
It's a little chilly out.
It's a little chilly.
I looked at the clock on the bank and it said 2.
Well, it's not 0.
2.
Oh, wow. That's cold. I'm ready for sunshine and heat.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
Don't
a minute.
hold your
we
breath.
got a minute before we get there.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Although I think it's supposed to be 40 on Thursday, so
Yeah.
that's something.
There you go. Yes,
Warm it up
that is
tomorrow.
nice.
It'll be. It's going to be okay tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah. Welcome to Morning Breath. We've got Peter sitting in the producer chair.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy, my lad. And a fine good morning to you, lad. Are you getting used to getting up in the morning now?
No.
Since Rachel brought this up.
Yeah.
You still it's not common yet. You're just
It's
bouncing
not
right
muscle
up.
memory. It's just
Give it another week.
willpower.
Give it another week.
We'll see.
You're doing good.
Yeah. I haven't missed a show because of sleep,
You
so
have not. You find yourself going to bed a little earlier,
a little bit.
maybe?
Little bit.
You're
Slowly but
young, you're
surely.
tough. You could do this.
We had a game last night, so although it was just one game, not a doubleheader, but
It wasn't one game.
You had a
Yeah.
long day.
We're going to talk
Yeah.
about that in a minute.
Short night.
We have Boss Man Matt here.
ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to Boss Man you, Boss Man Matt.
Ahoy to Boss Man you. Okay.
You got to slip out of here early.
I do. I'm leaving at break when we get to
You got
7:30.
better things to do.
I got a
Bigger
meeting.
and better.
A meeting I got to get to.
Some strategic planning,
Well, it's not that,
but
but
it's almost that.
it's a big meeting.
can't say.
I can't not be there.
Okay. Well, we're not going to hold you up
Okay.
because you have the seat by the door, and you can. Just
No,
kinda leave
I'll just get
whenever.
up and go whenever I want. You can keep talking all
Man,
you want.
You're boss man. So,
Eventually, I might just not be here, and it just is what it is.
yeah. Well,
So,
that's not what we wish, but
well,
you can leave whenever you want.
yeah. Somebody once told me it's kind of like a bucket of water. You take the water out, and you won't be missed. I probably
You
screwed
will be
that up.
missed.
Well,
Yes.
Well, there's something to that, but it's a little darker, I think.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna have to leave at 7:30, but I'll be back tomorrow. It's all
Okay,
good.
perfect.
It's
That's all
all
we-
good.
that's what we wanna
It's
hear.
all good. I'll be here tomorrow, full show, all good.
Okay, awesome. And we have Rachel back with us. Good, ahoy, Rachel.
Ahoy. Good morning.
It's been a while. It was last year.
Oh, was it?
Hmm I think you missed, and we were dark. I think
Yeah,
it
last
was
week.
Christmas,
Yeah, last week. It was New Year's.
and then New Year's. Were you
Yeah.
here New Year's week? So that was last. Well,
last week I was
yeah, that
not
was the-
feeling.
Yeah.
I was not feeling good last week.
Well, the week before I wasn't feeling well, so
Yeah, you were really out
I
last
was,
week.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
out.
We need to quit licking the microphones.
But that's my
know,
favorite.
I
That's
guess-
my favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start paying more attention. I didn't know we were supposed to lick the microphones.
they taste like strawberries. I don't know. I just made that up.
So we had game 3, or game really game
Game
5.
five,
game
right.
5, but night 3 of the Southeast Iowa Union streaming basketball.
Yep.
I chimed. I watched again.
Mhm.
I think the streak is over. I commented, and I was waiting patiently for you to respond to me.
I did not see it.
You didn't see it. Well, remember, I'm on YouTube, guy.
That's right. That's right.
You're not the only one on YouTube. We got a few hundred on YouTube, a few thousand on Facebook, but a few hundred on YouTube. So
Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, and it's okay. So what I commented, I didn't watch the first half. I just couldn't. But I picked it up in the second, and Washington had a nice lead over Centerville, your old hometown.
Yeah, my old
You were
hometown.
probably torn.
not really, but whatever. I was telling Peter going in, I said, it's kind of weird. It's my alma mater, and there's people from Centerville, and as I look, but I haven't lived in Centerville in a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I still know a lot of people in Centerville, but the people that traveled, and it's like nobody knew who I was. I didn't know who they were. It just was.
Yeah.
But I know we had a pretty good crowd of Centerville people watching the broadcast
Mhm.
because it got posted out there.
Yeah. I think so. One of my comments was the curse is over.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. We were in
I called that a little early because Centerville made a run.
Made a run. Centerville's a good team. That was a good win.
That was a fun game to watch.
I think Centerville
It
was-
wasn't really
I think they
locked
were
in for a
6-1 coming into the game.
They were?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. I think that was a good win. Yeah, and that center for Centerville, she just dropped her 1,000th point the other night, and she's
a pretty tall girl.
She averages 17 points and 15 rebounds a game, and
She was good.
yeah, she was good. They held her in check the first half. She kind of came alive a little bit in the second half, but it was good. I think that's a good win.
Yeah.
So the curse is over because we have been winless since we started this.
You were 0-4.
Yeah. We've now
We're
changed.
1-4.
1-4.
We had any more basketball coming up?
Basketball won't happen till next week. Boys play Newton
Okay.
On Tuesday, and then
Tuesday.
How in the hell did we get Newton on the schedule?
I don't know.
Wow.
Newton,
Okay.
and then Clear Creek Amana on Saturday.
All right.
Saturday game on the 20.
Is Friday and Saturday this week? Are they away? They must both be away.
They must. They're not at home. I guess I
Okay.
haven't looked at their away schedule. I'm not sure.
The quote of the night for me from our announcers, the quote of the night, I just about died laughing, and everybody in my household did too. One of our players hit a long 3-pointer, and his voice was excited. It was Here's how he described it, and I don't remember her name, so I don't know. We'll just say Susie hits a 3 from down from the volleyball pole hole.
I heard him say that.
I do remember that.
heard him say that.
I just about
Well,
died.
I think he lost his. He had a good line, and I think it just kind of left him. Right.
I wonder
No,
if
I
that was
remember
Abby
that
Long.
because I remember
could've
he
been.
said that, and then I was like doing the scoreboard, but I saw like in my peripheral, he just goes, like, "What did I just say?"
I couldn't believe it. It's true because I did see the place where you'd lift something
Yeah.
up and put a pole in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that came to his mind, apparently.
Well,
But I just died.
I think he had something brewing. I think he was just right there, and then he lost it at the end. He's like, pull hole. And it's like, okay.
This dude, man, Caitlin Clark range or just anything.
Anything.
I don't think that's taken.
Yeah.
By any
Todd Patterson does the CEO of the hospital, does the PA announcing for some of the games. And he was there. The first game we did was against Fort Madison. And on the boys' game, there was a Fort Madison kid that got a rebound and went up and emphatically dunked the ball and put it back. And it was a pretty dramatic play, right? And Patterson on the PA goes, and a little lay-in by Fort Madison.
That's how you stop that.
That's how you stop that.
Little bunny.
And it's like, it's an emphatic dunk. It's a little lay-in by Fort Madison.
That's how you take care of that. Anyway, that was fun. I put a smile on my face, and then I had to watch the rest of it because I wanted to hear if he was going to say anything else. Anything else from the volleyball pole hole?
That was the only volleyball pole hole shot down the night.
It
So
was. Thank goodness. The Southeast Iowa Union, we are sponsored by KCTC.
thank you, Casey.
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, the 4 of us this morning, are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So we had, after that, I watched some football. We had the last wild card. I consider that an upset, even though the Los Angeles Rams were seated higher.
But the Vikings were like 14-2 or something
I
on the
felt
year,
the
weren't they?
Vikings were a better team than that, and they really got manhandled.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole game?
I watched the second half, but from what I saw, they were kind of just running.
I don't think that it felt like they wanted to be there, really.
No.
Well, it's the only 14-2 team that was had to travel. I mean, like ever, just the way that it all worked out. But they had to go on the road. Most times, if you
Green
get
Bay was like a 12-win team this year, weren't they?
it could have been.
They had to travel.
Yeah. So it just that division was kind of weird.
That quarterback, is it Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Heck of a quarterback. He couldn't.
They were tearing him to shreds.
He
last
did not
night.
have time to look from left to right.
What, they have 9 sacks?
Yeah, that's like unheard of.
It's a ties up playoff record.
Does it really? I didn't know that. That's like a lot of sacks. So L.A. took care of business last night.
They did. I didn't watch it, but
That's about
Jimmy
all.
says you look very professional with your sport coat. Dress
I
up
like
the
the
place.
sport coat.
Jimmy,
I like it.
have you ever noticed that this is what I wear every day?
Yeah.
Usually you take your jacket off.
Oh, that's right. I
Usually
do.
it's over in the corner.
No wonder I'm so blasted hot.
Yeah, well, it's warm in here today,
Yeah, it
actually.
is.
Jimmy, thanks for noticing. Thanks for reminding me because I was thinking, why am I so? I'm starting to feel red. I forgot I always do take my
Normally you
jacket
take
off.
your jacket off. So Jimmy, he's dapper every day when he comes in. He casuals it down a little bit for the show.
I'm a fan of the sport coats. But
It's like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, exactly. Put on your
Take your
slippers
good
when you
stuff
get in.
and give me my slippers and sweater.
Sweater.
I need my cardigan.
Yeah. I'm not.
Watch that show growing up,
yes.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes. On PBS.
PBS.
I did too, but I don't think I cared.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello.
Hello, neighbor.
Won't you be my neighbor? That Sesame Street, the electric company. Hey, you guys.
Reading Rainbow.
I never
Loved
watched
that
that.
one.
Rainbow. That was fun.
What was Hey You Guys?
Electric company. That was like their opening line. They started the whole show.
It
It's just
was.
a big yelling out, "Hey, you guys!"
See,
And
I
it was
think I
Electric
liked
Company.
Electric Company, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched it all the time.
I also like Gilligan's Island.
Yes, all kinds of flaws
I felt
with
like
that.
I really, I was a grown up when I started watching Gilligan's Island.
Well, in rerun, it was on in like the '60s.
Yeah.
Did not watch that.
Oh, Gilligan's Island. Yeah, lots of holes in the Gilligan's Island plot, but it's all right.
Had a lot of things going for it, too.
It did.
Let's see. What else? We got a big week next week. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Do tell.
The Mondays, the NCAA football finals.
Mm-hmm.
You stayed up for that one, aren't you?
I'll try.
Do you know what time that starts yet, Peter?
I don't have a time right now.
Okay. Maybe they haven't announced it.
Probably earlier, probably like 6-ish.
That'd be nice.
It would be. I don't think it is. I bet it's
usually goes a
not.
lot longer because they have a whole halftime.
You got a stupid halftime.
Yeah.
And a ceremony and
Got plenty of time to go to the bathroom and get snacks at that halftime.
right.
Ohio State will have it put away by halftime, so it doesn't matter.
Done?
Done. Over. Go to bed at halftime.
Whoa. You're
Taking
betting
the
against Jesus?
6 point over.
I saw 8.
What's that, 8 now?
Yeah. 8 point spread and like 45.5 over under, something like that.
What do you think, Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel, we've been talking sports today, and Rachel's like, okay.
You can chime in anytime.
Isn't Monday inauguration
Yeah.
day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
20th, I thought.
20th.
20th.
So it's
That's Monday.
I don't see a calendar. So
It's
I don't
Monday.
know. So it's Monday. That's a huge day. Inauguration and the playoffs.
And the playoffs. And the next day, my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, not until next week, next Tuesday.
And then you're taking off here. Is it February?
In February. I'll be
Okay.
gone for a week.
All right, Rachel. You haven't been here for a while, and we've taken up everything. So, what do you want to talk about?
Ooh, I don't know.
You got the floor.
I do?
Mhm.
Oh. What do we want to talk
Wanna
about?
think about
Next
it?
week is another big week for me because I'll be at Iowa Port Congress.
Oh.
So,
Where's that?
Des Moines.
In Des Moines.
So, yeah.
At Wells Fargo or at the barn?
Both.
Takes up both of them.
Yeah. So,
Still
It's
a lot
always
of
fun.
pork.
yes.
Still a lot of pork around, isn't there?
There is.
lot of pork.
There is. So, yeah, trade show, dinners, fundraising events. So, yeah, excited about that.
Very good. I did read something this morning that I don't know. Maybe it's interesting, and it's kind of funny that you have prepared some stuff for us, and I read this at the same time. This talks about honesty and professional ratings. In other words, how certain jobs or how are they perceived by the general public. And the most positive,
Newspaper publisher is not high on that list.
not.
It is
Yeah,
not
I
at
knew
all.
that.
Oh, yeah.
the most positive is a nurse. And I'm not going to go through the numbers; it doesn't matter. But they are, according to this list, they're the most trusted by far.
Well, you can't, and that's good. You have to. I mean, that's good to trust your nurse, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you didn't, I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
you'd be,
Doctors are
Fine.
20 points under that, so you trust your nurse more than your doc.
I can see that. I mean, I
You
trust
know-
my doctor too, but
yeah, you interact with your nurses a lot more when you're in the hospital.
yeah, when you're in the hospital, the nurses are the ones that I saw the doctor once a day for 10 minutes, and the nurses were in and out all the time. So,
Right.
yeah.
So it makes sense.
If you're in I get that. If you're in the hospital,
Yeah.
grade school teachers, they're thought very positive.
And
Well, I
God
agree.
and God bless them.
Yeah, and they're very inspiring.
Yeah.
You know.
Military officers. You can't handle the truth.
You're right. I
I
can't.
don't trust that guy. Pharmacists. So a lot of medical stuff here. So those are the most positive. Pretty positive, but maybe not as good. Daycare providers, police officers, funeral directors, auto mechanics.
I'm surprised. It's
I'm a
good.
little surprised,
It's
too.
good to all the people you mentioned. It's good to have trust in them. You have to have
Yeah.
some level of
Right.
trust in them, right?
Yeah.
So
Now, auto mechanics, I suppose everybody kind of has their auto mechanic that they like. I mean, I know I go to kind of the same guy,
Yep.
and I like it,
Mhm.
and I feel like pretty good. But I don't know, like Jiffy Lube, do I trust them necessarily?
nope.
They don't know me. I'm just a number. I'm just a car that get done in 12 minutes. That's all
Yep.
they care about.
In and out.
On a clergy, trust your preacher.
I'm surprised that's not higher on the
I
list.
am too.
Actually,
Yeah, that should be number 1 or 2.
Should be kind of up there. And judges. I think the whole judicial system is getting hammered right now, so they're falling probably. Net negatives. Here we go. Bankers, local office holders. So if you're,
City council supervisors, that
yeah.
kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, that's good because you're voted in by your peers anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
nursing home operators.
yeah. Nursing home. There's good nursing homes, but there's enough bad ones out there that they've kind of got a bad rap.
Lawyers, newspaper reporters. Kalen, you got to work harder, buddy.
Yeah.
State office holders, so your state reps and such. Business executives, I don't know what that would be. This is not me.
You're an executive.
I'm a realtor. I'm down yet.
You're still down the list.
Yeah, I don't even make the list. I'm so far down. Car salespeople,
Yeah.
advertising practitioners, and mostly negative, TV reporters, members of Congress, and lobbyists.
Yeah.
I mean, not even, just kind of barely likable.
I could see that.
And below all that, so I'm down there somewhere as a realtor.
Well, I hit
But I
that.
tried.
I hit that list a few times on the negative one. So. So there you go.
I had no idea it was 7:33, Peter. You got to keep me on track. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Welcome back, Morning Breathers, and ahoy! We've lost Matt.
Boss man Matt.
He had to
left
go,
us.
but we will survive
We will.
because that's what we do. That's what we do.
So yeah, Jeff, yes, Iowa Port Congress in Des Moines next week.
Chuck, you didn't hear Councilman because you chose not to hear Councilman. But you're Chuck. You would be the the opposite of that because you are very well liked in your community. I am certain of that. You know Chuck, don't you?
Yes.
So we have some people to say hi to. Other than I don't know. I see Chuck and Jeff and Jimmy and I don't know who else was there.
Denise was there. Jim,
Ahoy to you all.
Kelsey,
Oh,
Denise,
Kelsey,
Martha,
ahoy, Kelsey. And
Julie.
Denise. Jeez, there's lots.
oh, and Cindy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, good morning.
So Jeff, a longtime listener from Arkansas, maybe he's unsure what a pork congress is. Can you give us a little detail?
Yes, so Pork Congress is, they have a trade show, so people who are pig farmers or in the pork industry can come and see new products, anywhere from pharmaceuticals for livestock to equipment and hog barns and
The latest and greatest.
yes.
I think we used to do commercials for that back when I worked in Des Moines.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have different speakers and different breakout sessions, so it's nice. It's a trade show, and
It's
then
a big deal for.
Yeah.
You said it takes up Wells Fargo and
yeah. Then
I
some
call
of
it
the-
vets. They call it something else now, don't they, Peter?
Isn't it Vets still?
Is it vets still?
I don't know what they.
It's
call
like
it.
Community First Vets Memorial.
Okay.
It's got
But
about
yeah.
15 different sponsorships slapped on it.
You can come in where the barn was. What I'm used to is
Yeah.
calling the barn, and then there's breakout sessions there and meetings and dinners, and then downstairs in the Wells Fargo areas.
Just
I
lots
don't-
of stuff.
No, it was Hy-Vee Hall.
Ivy Hall.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called now, but yeah.
So it's a big to do to go see the greatest and latest of things in the pork industry. And we're a pretty big pork state. I don't know about Arkansas.
I don't,
really don't
know how they rank. I know Iowa's one of the top.
Are we still
pork
ranked
producing-
number one?
Yeah, and Washington County is.
Still. I don't see a lot of new barns going up though.
No, not right now. They're pretty expensive.
Expensive and the price isn't the greatest, but I don't want to.
A lot of barns are being remodeled.
I don't want
There's
to
a
get
lot of
into
work.
that. That's good, because you just got to keep that stuff up.
Right.
There's some lists that we have. Do you have a certain one you want to go through? Matt provided us some things to talk about. Top 10 Tuesday. How about that?
Top 10 Tuesday. There
see
we
it?
go. You want to do the top 10 movies?
Okay,
Here we go.
I gotta find it. Oh,
Top 10 movies down at the bottom.
yeah.
Number
Go
10 was Godzilla versus Kong, 195 million.
That was a good movie.
You know what? I don't watch a lot of movies.
But this was this year? I think all this stuff is supposed to be from 24.
Yeah,
They
I
just
think
didn't put the
so.
date.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good movie.
Sonic and the Hedgehog was 204 million.
Coming in at number 9.
Number
I have
9.
no idea what that is.
8 was Twisters, 267 million. Let me read that correct.
Dune. Was anybody a Dune watcher? Like the first Dune?
I did not watch it.
Heard that was really
Nope.
good,
I also
and
heard it's good.
so I don't think Dune 2 did too bad coming in at number 7.
Beetlejuice, 249 million.
Didn't even know that was a movie.
And Despicable Me 4. It's crazy the amount of 2, 3, 4 movies that they keep coming out with.
Come on, people.
Yeah,
Where's your
300
imagination?
361 million.
4 Despicable Me movies and 4 Minion movies.
Yeah.
and
What the heck?
My daughter was watching one last night after her basketball game.
She was?
Yeah. In her room.
I think I might have seen like part of a Despicable Me movie, but
They're cute.
okay. I'll take your word for it because I don't think I watched the whole thing. Moana 2, that was a big deal. I think I think Patty took some grad kids to that or wanted to. I don't know if she did or not. Wicked just came out. It's coming in at number 3, did 450 million. I wonder if that paid for it.
Well, they're doing a part 2. So,
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Part 1.
And probably the one I'm supposed to watch is number 2,
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
636 million.
Come on, people like that stuff.
Inside Out too, $652 million.
I'd never even heard of that movie. Can anybody tell me what that is? I didn't even know that existed.
Inside Out.
Yeah.
It's about emotions.
Oh.
Those little, yeah. I haven't seen any of these movies.
Inside Out 2. So there was a 1 I apparently missed.
There was
as
a
well.
one.
It's about emotions or in what?
So it's little cartoon characters, and they each are like, one is angry, one is happy, one
It takes
is
place in like a girl's brain,
Yeah.
and the characters are happy and sadness and anger and fear.
I have completely missed any previews of that.
I
Or any,
think the first one came out when I was in high school, maybe early college.
never saw that.
I think the second is supposed to be when she's a teenager.
We're going to let her go through time now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That I understand. That seems like she's going to feel differently as going through high school as she would going through it. You know,
I
learning
mean,
how to tie your shoes.
I
and
like the
stuff.
first one because I think it helped kids realize different emotions that you have and how to get through that.
It was a new
So, yeah.
concept for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen a kids movie like it. So
Oh, it's a kid movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a G-rated or
Yeah.
something. Excuse me. Okay.
Ooh, oh my. So Jeff Hager's, yes, Arkansas is all chicken, which is
I thought it was chicken. I thought there was a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
Like
But
Tyson.
there's some fun facts about Vets Memorial. Seriously, Raymond, that's where Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off of a bat?
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh.
I'd heard of that. I didn't know what happened in Des Moines.
Yeah. it
Okay,
happened
and then
right
what-
here in Iowa.
What's the fact about AC/DC? Who
Oh.
posted that one? Sorry, we got to scroll up. Raymond, AC/DC cracked the foundation of Vets Memorial when they fired the concussion cannons. in
Ray
his
is back with a vengeance. I love it.
rock. Wow.
That's awesome.
I didn't know
Ray
it
is a
either.
plethora of information.
I met Ray at the basketball game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, wasn't he there?
He was there.
not
I
seen
think he
Not
said.
not last night. Like the first live.
Yeah, I think it was at the
Yeah.
the first or second game.
Yeah,
Him and his son came to it.
that was pretty
Is it-
cool.
See, Don Tyson. All right. I got to think about that. 7:42. We need to.
Oh, we got to do the weather.
Well, we'll come back. We'll take
Okay.
another break and we'll get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back. We've had lots of interesting conversation today, learning more things about the old Vets Auditorium in Des Moines. Things you may not have wanted to remember.
Yeah, if you grew up in Iowa, you'll have a memory of something from there.
You bet. You bet. You probably do. You Try do. Okay, Rachel,
Yes.
would you like to get us set for the day? Because that's not what I
would
do.
love to.
Okay.
Okay, so
Handle it.
temperature right now for Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington, Iowa. Today it is sunny and clear skies, but it's going to be cold. The high today is 15.
Did you see the full moon? Did you see it this morning?
I did. It's so pretty.
It was great last night and this morning.
I was at the basketball game last night, but I saw everybody's pictures
can
on
still see it.
Facebook. Yeah. So I love it when it comes up over the horizon.
Yeah, it was up in the air by then.
So yeah, the high today is 15, low 1. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. You want to read those, Tim?
Sure. Stephanie Treese promoted to Health Information Manager at Jefferson County Health Center. The legislators in Mount Pleasant visit with constituents in Henry County. I assume that's just a headline. And Washington's 4-day school week meeting is tomorrow night. So apparently they're going to continue talks about Washington going to a 4-day school week. Those are all headlines from the Southeast Iowa Union that you can read about more there, online or pick up a newspaper like I do.
Sports, we have no varsity action today.
Nothing happening today.
Oh, bummer. And this day in history. On this day in 2005, the Huygens entry probe landed on Saturn's largest moon, Titan. It marked the first time a spacecraft landed on a planetary surface in the outer solar system.
That's something.
That's crazy.
Titan sounds like a moon for Saturn, doesn't it?
It does.
Titan.
Titan.
I like it. That stuff just amazes me. How the hell did we get there?
I know.
How do they figure that out? Who figured that out? I was watching stuff on black holes, and Einstein started it, but there's another guy from Brit that really figured out that whole thing and about how a black hole worked. And wrap your head around, if you can, Ray probably can, how a black hole is so dense that nothing can escape it, not even light. How is that?
That's crazy.
Blows my head. Okay, enough of me.
You going to do the
You
joke
need
of
a
the day?
joke. You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Peter, Rachel,
Go for it.
morning breathers. Why did the Mellons get married? Well, because they cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe.
I get it.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Matt. That is better than some he's had, for sure. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Talk to your friends. Ahoy, people. Wherever you're at, say ahoy to somebody new today.
Oh,
Ahoy. It works coming and going, by the way. Say hello and goodbye. It's like aloha, only cooler. Have a great Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow with Matt. And I don't know who else. Who knows? Who knows? Peter and Matt and me. That we know. Have a great Tuesday.